Alpharita Constantia Rita Marley, is a Cuban-Jamaican singer and the widow of Bob Marley. She was a member of the vocal group The I-Threes, along with Marcia Griffiths and Judy Mowatt, who gained recognition as the backing vocalists for Bob Marley and the Wailers. Biography, early life and marriage to Bob Marley. Rita was born July 25, 1946 in Santiago de Cuba, Cuba, to Leroy Anderson and Cynthia Beda Jarrett. She grew up in the upper level of Beechwood Avenue, located in Kingston, Jamaica. In her book No Woman, No Cry, My Life with Bob Marley, Rita describes how she was raised by her Aunt Viola on Greenwich Park Road. Bob was from the lower level of Trenchtown. In the mid-1960s, Rita met Bob after meeting Peter Tosh. After it was learned that she was a singer, she was asked to audition for the Sowlettes, later known as the I-Threes. The group included Rita, her cousin Constantine Dream Walker, and Marlene Precious Gifford. Bob became the group's mentor and manager, and through working together, he and Rita fell in love. The two married February 10, 1966. However, the reason for their marriage was said to have been a way to make it easier for Rita to immigrate to the U.S. should Bob have decided to live in the U.S. following a visit with his mother in Delaware. Raised Christian, she became involved in the Rastafari movement after witnessing stigmata during Haile Selassie's visit to Jamaica on April 21, 1966. According to her, she became convinced that Selassie was the reincarnated Christ when he looked her in the eyes and raised his hands, on which she saw scars from the crucifixion. She remains, however, an active member of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. On December 3, 1976, 2 days before Smile Jamaica, a free concert organized by the Jamaican Prime Minister Michael Manley in an attempt to ease tension between two warring political groups, Rita, Bob, and manager Don Taylor were wounded in an assault by unknown gunmen inside the Marley home. Rita and Taylor sustained serious injuries, but later made full recoveries. Bob Marley received minor wounds in the chest and arm. Later life, after Marley's death, she recorded a few albums under her name with some success in the United Kingdom. In 1986, Rita made the decision to convert Bob Marley's home into the Bob Marley Museum. She is also the founder and chairperson of the Robert Marley Foundation, Bob Marley Trust, and the Bob Marley Group of Companies. She has also adopted 35 children in Ethiopia and has assisted over 200 children in Kunko-Nura Methodist School in Ghana, where she has been granted citizenship and made a commitment to positively impact their lives. In 2000, Rita Marley founded the Rita Marley Foundation. It is a non-governmental, not-for-profit, non-partisan organization that works to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing countries. It specifically targets elderly and youth. It has given out a number of scholarships to music students in Ghana's Berkeley College of Music. It also hosts the annual Africa Unite concerts, which looks to spread global awareness about issues that affect Africa and to develop lasting solutions. Rita appears in the song Mary Jane's Shoes on Fergie's multi-platinum 2006 album The Duchess. Rita performed background vocals to the song Rackham by Kildin's album Liberta copyright. She also performed background vocals for the song Early Eldek by Kildin's album Zara. On August 3, 2013, Rita Marley was made an honorary citizen of Ghana by the Ghanaian government. Planned to rebury her husband, Rita Marley planned to have the body of her late husband, Bob Marley, exhumed and buried in Ethiopia, his spiritual resting place, in 2005. She wanted it to be a month-long celebration of what would be his 60th birthday. The area in which she wanted to bury him was a Rastafarian community that was given land by the country's last emperor, Haile Selassie. She claimed to have the backing of the Ethiopian government and said, "We are working on bringing his remains to Ethiopia." It is part of Bob's own mission. Bob's whole life is about Africa, it is not about Jamaica. How can you give up a continent for an island? He has a right for his remains to be where he would love them to be. This was his mission. Ethiopia is his spiritual resting place. With the 60th anniversary this year, the impact is there and the time is right. Children: Rita has 6 children, 3 from other relationships and 3 with Bob. Bob adopted Rita's 2 children as his own and they have the Marley name. Bob has 13 children in total, the 2 of Rita's that he adopted, 3 born to Rita, and the remaining 8 with separate women. Rita's children are, in order of birth, Sharon Marley, born November 23, 1964, Settler Marley, born August 23, 1967, David Nestor Ziggy Marley, born October 17, 1968, Stephen Marley, born April 20, 1972, Stephanie, born August 17, 1974, Sirita Stewart, born August 11, 1985, discography, 1966 A Pied Piper, Rio, 1967 A Pied Piper, Mango, 1980 A Rita Marley, Trident, 1981 A Who Feels It Knows It, Shanachie Records, 1983 It's About Time, John Denver. RCA, 1988 A Haram, Shanachie Records, 1988 A We Must Carry On, Shanachie Records, 1990 A Beauty of Gods, Shanachie Records, 1990 A Good Girls Cult, Shanachie Records, 1990 A One Draw, Shanachie Records, 2003 A Sings Bob Marley and Friends, Shanachie Records, 2004 A Play Play, Universal Music, 2005 A Sunshine After Rain, 2006 A Gifted 14 Carnation, Books, Rita Marley, Hetty Jones. No Woman, No Cry, My Life with Bob Marley. Hyperion, ISBN 0-7868-6867-8, references. External links, Rita Marley at the Internet Movie Database, starpulse.com Biography, VH1 Biography.